Big third down conversion. There's 18. Do you pride yourself on that part of the game?
Yeah, definitely. Just want to make a play whenever my name's called. And Taj did a great job in delivering me the ball. And just whenever it's in my direction, I want to come down with it.
How about this week's game against Georgia Tech? Obviously a big rivalry game for you guys. What's the mindset heading into this weekend?
It's another game. It's another game. We got to practice for it just like any other game. We got to prepare. And coaches do. Pretty sure the coaches will have a great job, installing the game plan and everything. And I haven't had a chance to watch film on these guys yet, but I'll get to that this week.
Jaron, how much work did you put in the offseason in improving your ball skills? You've made some fantastic catches this season so far.
A lot of work, and that just goes back with skills and drills. And just really 7-on-7 passing against the defense, and just got to pride of the defense. They do a good job during camp, and like I said, doing skills and drills.
What's your mentality when you're going over the middle and you see a ball come your way? Is that you kind of have to brace yourself a little bit, or how do you approach something like that when you go up for a tough catch?
I really don't think about it. It's just something that just gotta go out there. I just focus on the ball, small eyes to the ball. That's what Coach Scott says a lot of times, and we do drills like blur drill and that such thing during practice, and that kind of helps with those situations.
What are those drills like? Can you describe what the blur drill is?
Just kind of have like various bags, and just throwing the ball between traffic. Just kind of really focus on eye-hand coordination.
Yeah. Small eyes to the ball.
Just focusing on the ball and just kind of narrowing in on the ball. That's something Coach Sweeney and Coach Scott says a lot, and he tells all the receivers that. So that's something we just gotta have. I focus on those games.
Jaron, was it difficult at all kind of keeping focus last week? I mean, it seemed like last week things were trending against Clemson, coming off loss, having to go to Boston. Martavis is hurt, and then Sammy gets sick. How did you guys kind of keep that mindset that, and just go meet the challenge that you had to meet last week?
Well, we took it as another game. Made necessary adjustments with knowing those guys. Well, not Martavis, but not knowing Sammy, but his situation. But we just wanted to make necessary adjustments, and that's one thing. Other guys got to be able to step in. Adam Humphries, Sharon Peake, those guys were able, and Stanley Secretary was able to step in and fill those slots, and just something we practice on.
In other years, other Clemson teams might not have been able to kind of overcome that. Does that say something different about what the makeup of this team?
Well, I guess, just developing that depth, and that just really comes during the off season, and the spring and summer camp.
What kind of a relationship do you feel like you developed with Taj? I mean, that he can trust you to be that tough guy over the middle or get a big third down catch?
Just a good relationship, Taj, like I say, Taj is liable to throw it anywhere, really, and you just got to be ready whenever he does throw it.
Speaking of throwing it anywhere, a lot of talk about Sammy's ability to get the ball, Nuke's ability to go up and get the ball. Over the past few years, you've been a guy that if the ball's up in the air, you're coming down with it. ACC championship game last year, and then Saturday night over by our bench, it seems to be you probably went around 40 inches on the vertical and still had to go as high as you could to get the ball.
Like I say, it's just mentality, just going out there and getting the ball at the highest points. And like I say, we have drills for that. Coach Scott does a great job in preparing us. We practice that every day, so that's something we got to go out there and do naturally.
Was that ball intended for you? It looked like he was almost getting ready to throw it away.
Yeah, it was intended for me.